ask you, if you had a pain so deep that kept on coming back and back like a pattern in your life, would you continue to bury it down deep? Would you confront it, run on, rise up with the desire to help others benefit and be the change in the world that you need to see? I'm Tam, and I'm from Why You Can Too and the Avatar Collective. Thank you so much for joining in wherever you are around this magical globe. It's my absolute pleasure to deliver you tips and tools to be able to stir your soul, question and inspire you to understand that everything that you need is already within. You see, with that question that I asked, I'm most definitely the latter. Because what I realize is that things that have happened, yes, there's beauty sometimes and things are always happening for us, but without some kind of closure, they continue to manifest and manifest, and sometimes can manifest into disease or addictions, PTSD, or intergenerational diseases. Because what I know is energy is absolutely everything. You see, I have two beautiful daughters that unfortunately have been faced with ill health. And as a parent, it is so difficult to watch your child when you just want to take it away from them, take all the pain away and fix it. However, having the understanding that everyone is different and the lessons that they learn on their journey are going to be something that's going to wake them up and illuminate their soul. And so by taking it away from them, it's stopping them from learning the lessons that they need. And that can be quite difficult, particularly when you're fighting for your child's life and they have things coming out of them everywhere, funnels hanging out, tubes hanging out, they have to learn to walk or spend a lifetime in hospital. It can be difficult. So today I made the first step, and let me tell you, I was so proud because this time last week I was actually at Parliament House on the 9th anniversary of the apology, the formal apology from the government to adoptees and to mums that adopted their children out under forced adoption. At that time, you know, they perhaps might not have had the finances or the support, and the government took their decision away because there wasn't things like single mum's pension, and they didn't realise the importance and the significance of having mum and child and the connection together. So they ripped them away, sent them off, and there's been loads and loads of emotional trauma since. And so we learned from that, and they realised the implications and they apologised, and it was a wonderful thing. Obviously there's still a lot of trauma and a lot of pain that's been brought up from all of us that have been affected, but it was the first step in Queensland. But whilst I was there, I had the opportunity to talk with the beautiful lady from Parliament, Aboriginal lady that was so passionate about implementing the changes, and she advocated until the changes came about. So I asked her, there's a pain that haunts me, and along my journey and learning and discovering more about myself, it opens up even more. You see, I was firstborn of identical twins. It's plastered on my birth certificate, and despite not knowing formally until the age of 21, I knew. My twin, I have done so much work and healing work to release her, to release all the pain and the negativity from her. And she is right beside me. She gives me my wings, my power, my strengths, my strong intuition, like my superhero powers. And I'm so grateful for that. But one thing that occurred to me in the time of searching and getting my documents from the hospital and asking her whereabouts, is she was thrown away, disposed of, is what they told me. And the pain that has come from that she was a soul. We were together, we were born together full time. And she was not given the humanely right to actually have a ceremony and a memorial. It just rips me apart. So apparently up until the age of 1985, any baby that was born, stillborn, or in utero was disposed of just like that. So many other people would be affected by this problem, because from 1985 the decision was made of the importance of having a burial, having a funeral. And so from 1985 that occurs, but up until that point it didn't. It's such archaic rules and laws. So I'm seeking a formal apology, and at the Parliament ceremony the other day at Parliament House, speaking with the parliamentarian who was responsible for implementing the changes, she gave me guidance. And so today I make that first step. I visited my local MP, who happens to be the Health Minister, and I booked in a time with her to share my stories and my views, with the hope for them to be able to understand, have the empathy, see the importance of gaining this closure, and seek an apology that we all deserve. So watch this space. I'm no different to you. Just like yourself, I'm one person. If something isn't quite right, if there is an injustice happening,